When we think about life-changing transformations, we often imagine long, arduous journeys of self-discovery or years spent struggling to reach our goals. But what if I told you that a single shift in mindset could change everything in an instant? For me, this was exactly what happened. A single adjustment to the way I perceived challenges, opportunities, and setbacks altered the course of my life almost immediately. This article isn't about some magical formula or a think positive mantra that promises overnight success. It's about adopting a mindset rooted in practicality and purpose, one that gave me clarity, drive, and resilience. Here's the mindset that changed my life immediately and how it can transform yours too. The shift from victim to owner. For most of my life, I thought life happened to me. If I faced a problem, I would blame circumstances or other people. If something good came my way, I would attribute it to luck or external factors. I was a passive participant in my own life, constantly looking for validation or opportunities from the outside world. This made me feel stuck and powerless, like I was caught in a whirlwind of external forces. Then, I read a simple but powerful quote. "You either control your day, or your day controls you." This sparked a realization. I was living in a victim mindset. I was giving up control over my reactions and responses, letting situations dictate my emotions and actions. I decided to flip the script. I shifted from a victim mentality to an ownership mentality. An ownership mindset means taking full responsibility for your life, both the successes and the failures. It's about acknowledging that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you have absolute control over how you react to those events. It's about recognizing your power to choose your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This single shift empowered me to take charge of my circumstances rather than being swept away by them. The immediate impact. The results of this mindset shift were profound and instantaneous. It's not that my external circumstances suddenly changed, but my perspective did. I went from feeling stuck and overwhelmed to feeling empowered and motivated. Here's how the change manifested. 1. Increased focus and productivity. When I embraced the ownership mindset, I stopped wasting time on things I couldn't control. I no longer worried about other people's opinions or blamed circumstances. Instead, I began to focus on what I could do right now to improve my situation. This focus boosted my productivity and helped me achieve more in less time. 2. Improved relationships. When I stopped playing the victim, I became a better friend, partner, and colleague. Instead of expecting others to validate me or blaming them when things went wrong, I started taking responsibility for my own emotions. This allowed me to communicate more openly, resolve conflicts quicker, and develop deeper connections. 3. Stronger resilience. The ownership mindset made me resilient. Setbacks no longer felt like failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. I started viewing challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. When things didn't go my way, I asked myself, what can I do differently next time, rather than falling into self-pity? Practical ways to cultivate the ownership mindset. So, how do you adopt this mindset and create a transformation in your life? Here are some practical steps. 1. Change your language. The words we use have immense power. Start noticing your internal dialogue. Replace phrases like "I have to" with "I choose to." For example, instead of saying "I have to go to work," try saying "I choose to go to work because it supports my goals." This simple change shifts your focus from feeling forced to recognizing your choices. 2. Own your outcomes. Whether you experience success or failure, take responsibility for it. If something goes well, acknowledge your efforts and strategies that contributed to the success. If something goes wrong, instead of blaming others, Ask yourself what you could have done differently or how you can improve. This empowers you to see every outcome as an opportunity for growth. 3. Embrace discomfort. The ownership mindset means being willing to step outside your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen in a place of ease. When faced with discomfort rather than avoiding it, lean into it and see it as a sign that you're pushing your boundaries. The more you practice this, the more comfortable you become with discomfort, which will accelerate your personal development. 4. Stop seeking external validation. One major trait of the victim mindset is the need for constant external approval. When you take ownership, you recognize that your worth isn't defined by others' opinions. Begin to seek validation internally by setting and achieving personal goals, regardless of what others think. 5. Develop a solution-oriented approach. When problems arise, resist the urge to complain or dwell on them. Instead, focus on finding solutions. Ask yourself, what can I do to change this situation? Or, what's within my power to fix? This mindset helps you remain proactive and prevents you from getting stuck in negativity. The long-term benefits of the ownership mindset. The immediate effects of adopting the ownership mindset are transformative, but the long-term benefits are even more profound. Over time, this mindset builds confidence and self-trust. You begin to see yourself as the creator of your destiny, capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. As you continue to practice this mindset, you'll notice that your resilience, problem-solving skills, and emotional intelligence all increase. You'll approach challenges with curiosity rather than fear, knowing that you have the power to influence the outcome. Ultimately, the ownership mindset leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life because you are actively shaping your reality rather than being shaped by it. The mindset that changed my life immediately wasn't a complex or time-consuming process. It was a simple shift from a victim mentality to an ownership mentality. It's about realizing that you have more power and control over your life than you ever imagined. By taking full responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you become the driver of your own journey. You stop waiting for things to happen and start making them happen. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, I encourage you to adopt the ownership mindset today. It may just be the change you need to transform your life immediately.